Welcome back and give it up for day 73. Today I am getting close to my final goal of reaching 180 pounds. Today I am again weighing in at 181 pounds. So I still got a little bit more work to do. What I'm gonna do is make sure I hit the intermittent fast and stay at a good calorie deficit today. At this point, it's about to be noon and all I've had was a little water, some black coffee, and I did sneak a little bit of 0-calorie sparkling water. On top of that, I did cheat a little bit because I had a cold brew with 1 serving size of Chobani coffee creamer. But again, only 35 calories, so not gonna kill the diet today. Now it's starting to get hot and I gotta hurry up and hit the workout before it gets too hot. Today's workout is now complete, really focused on hitting the shoulders because you guys know that my shoulders have always been a little bit underdeveloped. So I'm trying to add some size to these guys. Started off with 4 sets of barbell overhead press. Every set I went until failure. On the first set, I started off with light weight just to get the shoulders warmed up and ready to go. Then on the second and third set, I went a little bit heavier. On the fourth and final set, you guys know I love doing drop sets. So I started off with the heavy weight, went until failure, then took off all the weight and cranked out just the 45-pound bar. I encourage you guys to give these drop sets a try. They are so good for building mass and you get an amazing pump when you do them. Then I moved into 4 sets of barbell shoulder shrugs, went heavy on all 4 sets and cranked it out until failure. The only difference was on the 4th set, I started heavy. Then after I couldn't do it anymore, I took off 50 pounds and cranked out just the bar and the 2 35-pound plates until absolute failure to get the maximum growth and the maximum pump in my traps. Then I moved into dumbbell side raises, knocked out 4 sets until failure. And you guys know I've been trying to hit this exercise a lot because I'm trying to add some mass to my side delts because that's going to make me look a little bit bigger, a little bit larger when you're looking at me from the front. And mine have always been a little bit underdeveloped. For the first 3 sets, I did the same weight on the dumbbells. Then on the 4th and final set, what I did was the dumbbells again until failure. Then I just picked up the 10-pound plates and just cranked that out until I couldn't do it anymore. And it really gave me an amazing pump and it's gonna help me grow some mass in my side delts. At this point, it's getting pretty close to 1 o'clock and I'm probably gonna eat lunch today just because I'm feeling really hungry. And again, I don't wanna push this diet too far because if I do, I'll end up binge eating. So I'll see you guys in a second for that. All right, it is 2 minutes from 1 p.m. and I'm gonna be having my lunch for today. Here's the first portion that I'm gonna be having, and I'm not gonna go over this for lunch. Starting off with 3 scrambled organic eggs. Cook these up in the smallest amount of butter possible just to keep the calories down. Then I'm having 4 pieces of Dave's Killer Bread. 2 pieces I ate while I was cooking up. Then the other 2 I toasted up, and again, a really small amount of butter, and then also put a little bit of strawberry organic jelly just to add some kind of flavor to this meal. And this bread is actually the Power Seed Dave's Killer Bread. You guys know I love this one because it's low in sugar, 1 gram of sugar per slice, and it's only 90 calories a piece, and the pieces are pretty big, as you guys can see right here. Gonna go ahead and eat this up. I might sneak a cold brew between lunch and dinner, but I'm not gonna have any snacks or anything before I get to dinner time. Oh man, you already know what the deal is. So I'll take a cold brew, no ice, please.
Did you want any milk or syrups in there?
No, just black, please. All right, just got back from Salad and Go. You guys already know I picked up a little cold brew here. The coffee helps me out so much when I'm on this diet because it keeps me from getting super hungry, and it also gives me a good boost when I'm getting some work done. So right now I got no flavor, no creamer or anything in it, and what I'm gonna do is go ahead and treat myself with 2 serving sizes of Chobani coffee creamer right here. I'm gonna use my girlfriend's, but don't tell her I did because she'll get mad at me. It's the caramel one right here. And just to prove to you guys, I'm not some kind of liar. There we go. They always fill it up good here too, so I have to kind of sip it a little bit here. 1. Honestly, I could drink this black too. It's like, I have no problem with it. It's pretty good. You guys let me know once you try Salad and Go. Let me know what you think about it. That was 2. Only gonna be 70 calories. Getting pretty late in the day now, so I'm gonna go ahead and drink this up, get some work done, and then I'll see you guys later for dinner. You stink, buddy. Farting up the place. It is 6:45, and for dinner tonight, I'm going to be starting off with my salad. You guys know that I try and fit this in every single day so I get all my essential micronutrients. Made this up with organic spinach and kale mix, and then topped it off with a little bit of these microgreens right here. These taste really good, and they have a lot of good micronutrients, so that's why I've been incorporating them so much. To top it off, I did a little bit of feta cheese, avocado oil spray, and some Kalamata olives. And I actually didn't go super crazy on the cheese tonight, so it's gonna help me keep this a little bit lower calorie. Probably gonna go for a jog in a little bit, so I won't eat the main portion of dinner probably for about another hour to hour and a half. So I'll see you guys for that. Gonna eat up my salad in peace now, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, everyone, just officially got back home from the jog. Went a distance of about 2 miles. I've been pushing myself a little bit further because my stamina is getting a little bit better as I do this on a weekly basis. You guys know it's really important to me to hit cardio at least 2 to 3 times a week because it's so important to work the heart muscle and get the blood flowing. It's a few minutes before 9, so I really need to hurry up so I can still eat dinner before 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go clean up real quick and then show you guys exactly what I'm gonna have for dinner. I usually try not to eat this late, but just when I have really busy days like today, it just happens sometimes. And overall, it's not the worst thing because it keeps me from eating a bunch of junk food or getting hungry late at night. All right, it is just before 9:30 p.m. and I am finally sitting down for dinner. Again, I don't like to eat this late, but it just happens sometimes when I'm really busy like I was today. Having a bit of a variety, to be honest, starting off with a wrap that I picked up earlier at Salad and Go. This is the roasted autumn wrap. It's got a whole bunch of good greens. It's got chicken, sweet potatoes, and a whole bunch of other good stuff that's really gonna help me get all of my micronutrients in today. To keep the calories low on this wrap, what I did was I asked for the dressing on the side right here, because normally they put this entire packet of dressing on the wrap. And what I'm gonna do is make sure that I only use half of this so I don't take in as many calories. And on the menu, it estimated that this wrap is anywhere between 500 to 600 calories with the entire packet of dressing. So I'm just gonna say that since I'm only using half, it'll be about 500 calories. Then I'm super hungry tonight, so I'm throwing some stuff in on the side. I got some Kirkland signature chicken nuggets. You guys know I love these because they taste really good and are made with extremely high quality ingredients. I limited the portion of the nuggets that I have on my plate here just because I don't want to end up in a calorie surplus. So even with this entire meal, I'm not going to be at a calorie surplus, because think about it. All I've had was a little bit of calories throughout the day on my cold brew, and then I had a relatively small lunch that wasn't super calorie dense. So right now I'm under 1,000 calories for the day easily. So even if this meal is, let's say, between 1,000 to 1,300 calories, I still stay at a small calorie deficit for the day. And again, I'm not trying to stay at a huge calorie deficit because I won't be able to gain muscle and I won't be able to weight train because I won't have enough energy. And while I was cooking up, you guys know I always like to snack a little bit. So I had a nugget and a half while I was cooking and preparing all this food up. Overall, I hit a good workout to grow some mass on the shoulders, stayed at a good calorie deficit, and even was able to throw in some cardio today. And that's another good reason why I can eat a little bit more for dinner tonight and not be so worried about it, because I probably burned anywhere between 150 and 200 calories on my jog tonight. At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and eat up in peace. Gonna keep this same energy going into tomorrow so I can get down to my goal weight of 180 pounds and hopefully complete this cut soon. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another one.